Welcome to NaviWork, your guide to settling into a new organization. Fresh out of school or transitioning from one organization to the next. I know it can be challenging to navigate the work environment because I've been there, done that, and worn the t-shirt. I am the amazing Ameze and I'm here to help. I can't wait to see you every Monday at 7 a.m. Good morning. Welcome to NaviWork with Amazing Ameze, your guide to navigating the workplace environment. Today, I'm going to be reading a chapter from the book. The chapter is titled Favour Bug. Yeah, Favour Bug. You know, we all have those people that are so special that everybody likes in the office and all of that. But let me read something. So, workplace favoritism develops in several different scenarios in almost all organizations. We are all humans, and favoritism happens even when the people involved are unaware of it. Supervisors and employees may fall into favoritism when a supervisor singles out someone, offering praise and perks to a person for reasons outside their work performance. In other words, he or she may show special privileges, not because he or she is performing, may be shown, sorry, not because he or she is performing extraordinarily great at work, but for another reason. Now, another word for favoritism is nepotism. It's derived from the Italian word for nephew, nipote, I think. It can't be nipot, but anyway, nipote. And it means when family members are offered special treatment in the workplace simply because they are family. When family is hired, promoted, or otherwise unfairly favored over other candidates, the result is nepotism. That is often included in company, is an ism that is normally included in company policies to avoid. So, there are many ways to look at this, and I know that sometimes, and since I'm dealing mostly with people that are the ones the employees working, I'm going to just try to provide, the book provides some guides on how to deal with it when you feel like you're the one being favored and that you're the one that has the favor bug. It's very nice, it's a good feeling. But there are ways to deal with it because sometimes your colleagues begin to be envious of you. And you can say, what's my business? Yeah, I'm favored. Why wouldn't they? I mean, it's not my fault. Yeah, that can be an attitude, but it's not going to get you a lot of collaboration in the workspace. So one thing you can do is speak up. Have a conversation with your boss and or HR to work out a way to correct matters. Ultimately, there's no upside to favoritism. If you're being singled out as a favorite and advancing strictly because of it rather than your competence, you could find yourself in the wrong job. Your boss may promote you into an exceedingly difficult position that you are unqualified for. The result is being surrounded by resentful and unsupportive peers. If you're the one earning the opportunities you are receiving, but others are perceiving it as favoritism, you could find your work undermined. So have a conversation, with your boss to say, just to say that, look, I see that I'm getting a lot of perks and all of that. I hope it's because I'm competent. And if you're even giving work to do and that this is just some form of favoritism brought it, and it's not because you can do the work, you need to speak up and say, I can't really do this. I appreciate the opportunity, but I can't do this, and then suggest a colleague that can do it, and let that colleague have that opportunity so that you don't have resentful people working around you. And if you're not the one that is being favored and you suspect that somebody else is being favored, I think you should look at the person may be favored. It may not necessarily be favoritism. The person may be favored because the person is diligent, the person is good at what they do, the person is attentive to detail, the person goes above and beyond the call of duty, the person is studious, the person is reliable, the person is accountable. So rather than get envious and say this person has got the favor bug, be professional. You can be close to that person to say, I see that you're getting ahead. Can you give me some tips? Or what are you doing that is making you so favored? And there's a way to say it. Don't make so that it's not a very uncomfortable conversation. I really admire how fast you're making progress. And I want to know if there are things, tips and tricks that you can tell me and that can help me to also advance in the workplace. That's the way to look at it than being jealous or resentful when you don't know why the person's being favored. That's for you that you're not going to be favored. But if for the one being favored, if you think I'm absolutely undeserving of all of this, I think there might be some ulterior motive. Have a conversation with either your supervisor or HR, because the last thing you want is an uncomfortable situation. So when anybody, you or your employee, is experiencing the favor bug, I hope I've been able to provide a guide to either party on how to deal with it. But the book provides more details. So when you get to read it, you'll understand it. This chapter is the Favour Bug. And if you have any questions, send an email to amazingameze@naviwork.live. I hope you found this useful. See you next time. Have an amazing week. Bye.